All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to actually put this one on here, the 4x. All right, so that's just I want to put them both on there at the same time so you can see the comparison. Now I'm going to do the one with the 4x. Remember the one that I just erased? All right, but now you're going to see it go all the way through. It just looks a lot nicer and cleaner here. Are you ready? Here it is. Boom. There it is.
Whoa.
But that's what we graphed, isn't it? See, it starts here. So watch. Let's count. That's 1 time, 2, 3, 4. All right? So 4 times within the one regular period. Okay? So that's what it looks like. All right? It changed the period. So the period has changed. You know, when I talked about AM radio and FM radio, I know next to nothing, by the way, about AM radio and FM radio, about how they make it work and stuff. But AM, I do know this, means amplitude modulation, and FM means frequency modulation. This is frequency. So your FM stations, and I believe the numbers correspond to a certain frequency, okay? You've heard that all the time, right? Radios, have certain frequencies. It's like, walkie-talkies, you got to be on a certain frequency. What does that mean to be frequency? These are sound waves. Okay, it's wavelengths, but it's the frequency. It's how many times it goes up and down. All right, so I guess, I don't know, maybe some radio person will listen to this YouTube thing and yell at me, but I think the higher up the dial you get, the more frequency you have here, and the lower down the dial you get, the less frequency, and it's a little bit more smooth. Okay, amplitude modulation, on the other hand, means what? It probably has the same frequency, but it just goes higher and lower. All right, and depending on your dial, the station you listen to, that depends on how high and low the sound waves are. I mean, that's incredible. People come up with that stuff. I just can't even imagine how somebody would have come up with that in the first place. Okay, and then learn all about it. That's just nuts. But it's cool, though, don't you think? All right, so let's get rid of that. That's your regular one right there. Yes, sir.
Can you do one that's like 8x so I can see like how many times it goes up and down?
Oh, like, okay.
See, like, how steep it is?
Yeah, we can do that. All right, I just do this, change that to an 8, and boom, there it is. So if you look at it, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I do that right? Oh, I can't start here. That's a 0. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right there. Yeah, nope, not going to. We need to move on. All right, you're just being silly now. All right, let's just go back to the 4. Now let's do this. Let's change the number out in front. What is that number out in front?
Amplitude.
That's the amplitude. So let's change it. Let's just change it to 2. All right, we won't go crazy on it. Just change it to a 2, and let's see what it looks like. Are you ready? Actually, let's do this. Let's not do that. I want to keep that as a reference one. Let's change this one. Come on. Double click, there we go. Yeah, let's make this a 4, and then make this one 2. All right, and then there you go. So now, do you see the difference? I could make these different colors, but I got to go somewhere to do that. And that's right. The amplitude is the height of it. Okay, it's the same frequency. Same frequency, same period, right? But what's the only thing different? The height. That's all it does, is change the height. So now we'll be doing more stuff with this, but this is just beginning right now. The number out in front changes how tall it is, and the number right here changes the period, right? If it's a 4, it means it goes 4 times. What if we had a half right here? Let's get rid of that one. Let's go back to this. What if we put like a half, 0.5, okay? Look what it did. It's half as much. Within 360, look, here's 360, did I do that right?
Yeah, you did it right. Yeah, within 360 it only goes half of a rotation.
Yeah.
Period.
It's halfway to the top again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, sorry about that.
So
I was confused myself. That's right. So the 180 is the halfway, right?
No, it's a quarter.
No.
360
Is a quarter. That's right. The 360 is halfway. Oh my goodness, I'm losing it now. Absolutely right.
720 is a
Yeah, I just need to stretch this out a little bit further, like this. There we go. That's a lot better. Now I know the numbers are small, especially to see on the screen behind me, but right, 360 is now halfway, and 720 is now the period. Do you see it? And that makes sense with our little formula, doesn't it? Our little formula says the period is what? 360 divided by b. What is b in this situation? It's a half. What's 360 divided by a half? 720, so that should make sense. Now, you're going to have to do this by hand. You won't have a nifty little a program like this to use. But you're going to have to do these by hand, but that's okay, all right? It's a good thing that you're going to be able to do this by hand. This program is pretty cool, but you do need to do it by hand because I think you really get a better idea what's going on. Where's my...
The program is quite swell.
It's cool. It's go online. It's called Geogebra. I should give it credit, shouldn't I? If anybody watches, I hope nobody sues me for using it. It's free. You can get it online. It's not cheating or anything. It's completely free. Geogebra. Okay. Obviously, it's what? Geometry and algebra, right. Okay, so they call it that. I think it's just .com. I'm not really sure. Just do a search for it. There's all kinds of tutorials on there. There's all kinds of stuff like that you can use that for. It's really cool. It's really cool. It does take some learning, though. The learning curve is pretty high, I think. Some of the stuff's not very intuitive, but with the tutorials online and stuff, just go to YouTube. Type in Geogebra, and even the Geogebra, I guess I'm saying that right, website has tutorials on there you can click on and see. All right, we are doing, where am I? 8:59. I'm writing too fast for this thing. 9 to 28. Now look, I'm warning you, this might take a little bit of time because it is graphing. Yep, it is graphing. Okay, and this is new to you, so you have to think about it a little bit. It's not like you can just sit down in 10 minutes and figure it out, all right? So make sure that you do give yourself some time to, to get this thing done.
Mr. Hammond, you know how you said